Hey, yo, what's up? You know what it is? It's the one in the alley, the triple, the G.O.D. And I do welcome you guys back to another installment of Triple the Guy Speaks On. And we've just got a couple of smaller news bits that I just want to get to because these probably should have warranted videos because people had questions about a subject. There's something I need you to know about, and there's something we just learned about 30 minutes ago. So how about we start at the beginning with questions you may have as I take you back to Sunday night and the release of the Asian English version trailer of Kamen Rider Climax Fighters. Let me answer a couple of questions that people have had so I can help you ease your confusion. No, this game will not be coming out in America. I can mostly guarantee that, and this is why. A couple of months ago, Toei got some rights back from Saban, which include Glitter Force or Precure, if that's how you get down. Now, the thing is, I have no idea if that has anything to do with their interest in Kamen Rider, because for the 5 seconds that it was a rumor, they said Saban was going to do some Power Rider thing using the footage from Shinkenger when Decade and them crossed over, and they were going to try to do something Decade-like or something. So who knows if that was actually true, if they had the rights, if even at this point, especially with Toei taking over some of the stuff from Saban, is that Kamen Rider Climax Fighters has a very, very, very slim chance given that information I just accidentally learned this morning while I was looking at something random, is they might actually release this game in the United States. I highly doubt that's a thing that can happen because of the reasons that it could. Now, maybe. If they do, I don't see you getting a box copy. I also don't see Bandai Namco of America actually doing the damn work to actually get like the premium sound versions, because I don't think Gundam Versus is going to have all those extra songs in it. I don't think, but I haven't done any research on that game in ages other than if you want this Gundam, we'll never sell you because that's how we do DLC, pre-order our game. So, I don't know. My suggestion would be this at this point. Wait until PlayAsia puts up the Asian English version and pre-order it, because that's probably going to be your only way and only chance to get your hands on that game. I don't know of too many other retailers that deal in like Asian English versions of video games. So when that day comes and they put up that pre-order, I will make a special video, let you know, put a link in it or whatever, just to make sure that you get a version of the video game you can understand. If you are unsure about how to deal with people, because especially like me, because all the other games in the Kamen Rider series, I own the premium sound TV versions of it because A, I love a limited edition, and B, I love those songs. So I highly doubt, because it didn't happen for the Asian English version of Gundam Versus, that there will actually be a version with those songs in it. So if you were looking for those songs, either you're going to buy the English version or you're going to double dip, which is probably what I'm going to do. But I would sit up here and say, cool your jets for a minute, hold all your opponents, son. Hold them opponents down until we get more information about what Kamen Rider Climax Fighters in English is actually going to be. This is a celebratory day. Yes, finally there is some justice being done that you can actually play a Kamen Rider game in English, and the game isn't Kamen Rider Dragon Knight on the Nintendo Wii. Still a great game. Old's the best. Let's just leave it where it is. So, as more information comes out about that very subject, I will keep you abreast of the situation as more information passes over our news desk. How about that? Okay, fair enough, cool. Thing number 2. If you didn't, and you should have, because I told you should have, that you didn't get a chance to help kickstart or Kano Heart 3 Love Max 6 Star for PC on the Kickstarter, they back a kid is up now. That's the way that if you want to either back it still by getting in on something, because I think any tier over, I think $25, like you buy the basic game, that gets you into the beta of the game. So if you trying to get that 6 stars crack ASAP, then I suggest you go to back a kit and you go handle your business. So I'm just putting you up on game. There will be a link in the description. And I usually say that and I'm forgetting. I'm actually not going to forget it because it is very important, because there have been some, from my understanding, some adjustment of the stretch goals that Darkheart could possibly become a playable character. So if you are into that and you want to take a look at the back of kit, I have the link in the description so you can take a look at that. But if you didn't get a chance to get in on this, this is your opportunity, man, to do something good for yourself and your community so that you can play good games. So then Exama will decide to finally release Damien Bright additional game on something. So there's a lot in it for you, a whole bunch in it for me, and a whole bunch for everybody. I like that. I like how I spent that, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody wins, right? You get to play a great fighting game that people shit on because it's a all-female cast and you're idiots for doing so. I ultimately get Damien Bright additional game and don't have to continue to play it illegally, so I don't, because hey, I'm like, every time this come up, I don't feel bad for having to play Power Instinct 5 or Damien Bright additional game or version 2 of Persona 4 of Persona 4 Arena 2 because nobody wants to do anything for the updates of these games. So I want that latest hit, that hard crack. Give me what I need and I won't have to do it illegally, okay? Just put that out there. You're supposed to put out there what you want people to understand so it comes back to you in a way that you can understand. Give me a legal way to play these video games. How about that? Okay. Now, the real reason why this is a video, because our sister was getting on the internet like, yo, we announced new characters for Cross Tag Battle, and they technically only announced 2 characters because the original trailer gave a very heavy inference that Jin was actually playable in the video game. So Jin Kisaragi is playable in BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle. Yosuke Hanamura is playable in BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle. Baylin from Under Night in Birth, leave your subtitles out of it, is playable in BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle. That was the news. That is what I spent 30 minutes watching Japanese people talk for. No Ruby announcements, but see, here the thing is, because here's the facts though. I know Ruby is the crack in Japan, and I know that, but if you gonna drop a brand new character, you wouldn't drop a character from Ruby on a random 6 in the morning stream for Japanese people. It's just not a thing that was gonna happen. So I did the dumb usual thing of reading the internet, and y'all was expecting something that you knew wasn't gonna happen. You knew it wasn't going to be no Ruby love because it would make no sense for them to drop some heat like that. I'm like, we learned about Ruby at EVO. So you need something equally as popping off to do that, to hit at your main core audience, which is America, where the show is made. So if I had my guess, PSX, that would be my guess, where you find out where the next Ruby character is. That makes sense. I'm like, if this was a couple of months ago and Rooster Teeth was really popping like that, where they could actually wrestle that they would announce something at RTX or something, but that's way past us. So the next big thing in America where you could announce this at would be at PSX, where they're supposed to be announcing a whole bunch of stuff, according to people that I don't listen to. So there's all of that. So the thing that I did notice is that that HUD looks beautiful. It's nice and slick. I'm not going Chad Wharton this. Not even because it almost tastes slick black. See, no. I like the look of the game. It looked really good. I'm like, because we never got to look at the HUD until this trailer, which still isn't officially out yet, and I'm still waiting for it so I can re-upload it so y'all can see it. But yeah. But yeah, what? Oh. Wait, okay, I remember. Okay. I'm like, my head's like somewhere else right now. I'm hungry. Well, I'm not hungry. I just had some French toast sticks, but I think I put too much powdered sugar on it. Just a little bit too much. And it's like I still got that powder that tastes like, because if you've ever had powdered sugar and you have too much of it at one time, you have like this powdery taste in your mouth, and it's weird. So, I don't know. But the game looked good. But like I said, if y'all was because like Cass was sitting up here like, yo, we finna get Joker from Persona 5, and I'm like, no. If you finna announce some dirt, or we finna actually create new sprites from characters that ain't Ruby, you wouldn't drop that on a stream like that. You wouldn't. You would sit up here like, I know, like, because TGS is this weekend, if I'm not mistaken. So, because I know because I don't keep up with TGS like I used to, but I think TGS is not, if not this weekend, next weekend. So, if they were going to announce something like that a character from Persona 5 was going to be in BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle, that's where you do it, not on a random stream. Taper your expectations, my children. So, the way the roster looks right now, it's like, you see, like, kind of where they going with all of this, right? So, Chie's a lock. I could call that already. Noelle, she gonna get so the next trailer gonna be Noelle. Yeah, Noelle, Chie, and let me see. If Noelle, Chie, and I would probably say Seth, maybe? Like, either Seth or Murakawa, maybe, possibly. It kind of depends on, like, what they're trying to skewer, because it might be, because it's, like, possibly Carmine, maybe. Like possibly Carmine. Like, one of those three characters. Like, one of those three characters, because the only other female representation from, like, the game that you would probably put in would either be Batista or Yuzuriya, because that's the thing that makes sense. So, one of those 5 characters is going to be announced next, because they not really finna get into your Eltonums and your we added characters to like 3 revisions ago of this video game, and you're not finna get Erica Wagner in BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle. It's not a thing that's just gonna happen, because that doesn't logically make sense given the way they're announcing characters. So, Noelle, Chie are locked for that next trailer, and then pick one of the original main members of that cast. And I'm like, I forgot about Ori. I just remembered Ori. So if they gonna go with an all girl reveal, then it's gonna be Noelle. It's gonna be Noelle, Chie, and I'm like, given the way that game moves and the game works, is if they gonna announce another female character from Under Night in Birth that will work in BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle, I would go Batista over anybody else. Because, see, then that would give them a reason to put Rachel in the game, to have that old lolly but we're old thing going on, whatever. So they could possibly do that, but they might sit up here and switch it up and announce a male character. And if it's either Seth Carmine or Murakawa, I'm like, Waldenstein, actually, because it's pronounced Waldenstein, not Waldenstein. I'm like, it's a German name. Waldenstein would be a surprise, but I don't know if they really going to go for announcing big bodies this early, because then they can save a whole trailer, because you got all big bodies, Taiga? You got Taiga, Kanji. Yeah, so if they want to sit up here and get big bodies, because I know Kanji ain't a big body in the instance of a big body, but he kind of fit that archetype really enough of big bodies in the game. So Waldenstein, Taiga, and Kanji, like, Drop kicking fools with hitting them with Chaz, son. Shout out to Exodus from Fighting Layer, because I played Fighting Layer a couple of days ago. I don't know why I played Fighting Layer a couple of days ago. I was just bored sitting in front of the computer like, I'm finna play some Fighting Layer, and I did that. But I'm like trying to sit up here and trying to guess and see like what it is that they trying to do. It should be fun. It should be fun to take a look at. I'm like, again, like I said, don't expect any more Ruby reveals anytime soon. Just don't, unless it's at some big United States event where either they have a reason to because of the partnerships that Arc System Works has formed, or a place where a whole bunch of Ruthless Teeth folk gonna be in the same place at the same time as some major. Other than that, I wouldn't expect it. The thing that I'm still 101 not sure of is if at the end of all this, they just drop Soul Bad Guy and they're just like, Droop, secret final boss, Holy Order Soul, yay! Or something. Because I really honestly think for real, they say it ain't gonna be no Guilty Gear characters in this game, but are they really finna have all these crossovers and not have a Guilty Gear character in there? I highly doubt it. Oh boy. Well, yeah, that's it for me. I know I talked that BlazBlue cross tag battle thing into the dirt, but you know it's fun to delve in your headspace sometimes. So let's review this video. All right, let's just review this because you know I got a little more time. Let's see. Kamen Rider Climax Fighters has a very small chance of coming out in America because of what Toei is currently doing with their licenses. They license to other people. I would hold your opponents, chill, find out what the news is, and then make your decision based off what you want. If you need an English version of the game, and you probably do, you might want to go ahead and wait for players to put that up. And when they do, I'll make a video letting you know and put a link in the description so you can get your freak on. I don't know if it's going to have the sounds and stuff because usually Asian versions don't. So if you're looking for the version with all the theme songs and stuff like that, be the one, be the... I like that song, and I forgot to talk about it in my review, but I will on episode 3. That song is catchy, really catchy. Stop, just stop. Okay, just stop. So if that's what you're trying to do, let me do my due diligence and research, and when that come out and they get the information, I'll pop up a little video and let you know. Yeah, what else did I talk about? Oh yeah, go give your money to Examo. Go do that. There will be a link in the description for you to go give your money away because you need to give it away to things that you deserve so I can stop playing games illegally. See, helping you, help me, help you, help yourself to the triple the G.O.D staple. And who knows who's gonna be in BlazBlue cross tag battle? Who knows? I'm like, that trailer was, you know, while it was cool, and I was glad to see Bay Lin. It's like, right? So yeah, so stay tuned for more information on that. Next week is gonna be really interesting. It's interesting right now. I'm like, Cass said the usual got the Marvel early. Whether you got the Marvel early from the mom and pop shop or Capcom wants you to shield this video game, you know, you do what you can. You do what it is that you can do. So that's that. That's it. I am actually done. Please, go ahead and enjoy your Friday. For a lot of us, it's the end of your work week. You just got to make it through one more session. The weekend is yours. And if that's not you, just make it through the day. That's all we do. You listen to this, you got it for a reason. Get up and do what it is you got to do. I kind of, sort of, maybe, I think, believe in you, possibly, question mark. Man, go get up out of here, man. Yo, you know what it is. One of the alley. The triple, the G.O.D. I'd like to thank you for joining me for another installment of Triple the Guy Speaks Song. And with that being said, I'll house you guys next time, man. Peace out.